Guess who's back in Mortal Kombat Uno? Everyone's favorites. Mortal Kombat Deception Conquest protagonist, whose name Shujinko actually means protagonist in Japanese. Well, it's Shujinko. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with another Mortal Kombat Armageddon live commentary. And today we are using Shang Tsung. No, it's Devora. No, it's actually Shujinko. Because Shujinko's back as a cameo fighter in MK1, MK1. And based on what we see in the trailer snippets, our boy is back doing what he's always done, and that is steal moves. So back in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, guess what? That's what we did. We had the spear, we had the ice ball, we had the flaming fist, we had the flying Jinko, which is Raiden's flying move. We also had the flip scissor kick, which is the exact same move we see him steal from Sindel in the MK1 trailer, so funny enough. Not even the idea that he steals abilities, but the actual move he had back in the day is back. Then we also had the slide back in the day, where he, I think, like, touches your feet or something. Yeah. Then we had telekinesis with Ermac. If I can do it. Can I do it? No telekinesis with Ermac? Nope. And then we had your traditional Liu Kang style bite kicks, and then the knee popper as his grab. And that was essentially everything Shujinko learned way back in Mortal Kombat Deception's Conquest mode. Like, the whole idea behind the character is essentially for every training mission you did with every new character, you took something from them, so his move list was just made up of every character he trained with back in Mortal Kombat Deception's story mode Conquest. So that's why he has a move from the entire roster. He's a mimic thief character like we see in other fighting games. So again, in MK1, we see him steal, I want to say it's like Shao Kahn's overhead, General Shao, and then the flip scissor kick that Sindel has as well. So looking forward to seeing what else Shujinko can steal in MK1. He also had the classic Mantis fighting style back in the day, which I thought was kind of OP. And I gotta be real with you guys, I didn't think we'd ever see Shujinko come back in a Mortal Kombat game. I kind of thought this was just a Far Cry. I did not think it would ever happen. Ever. Ever. But, you know what? I'm glad I was wrong, because I feel like a lot of the classic 3D era characters, like a Shujinko, deserve another chance, man. I feel like they do, even if it's a cameo. I will say I am bummed how Ed Boon did confirm the other day that Shujinko would not be part of the MK1 story mode, which is kind of lackluster and depressing, just because, well, this is like, quote-unquote, the next generation's Liu Kang, and you would think that maybe, in this timeline, Liu Kang would have paved some type of role for Shujinko, the Liu Kang knockoff, but nope. Nothing, according to Boon. And I mentioned that in my video, and people were like, what do you mean? He didn't say that. He said he is in the, the campaign. I'm like, I don't know what you heard, but that's not what he said. So, yeah, Shujinko will not be in MK1. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but as a main fighter, no. Cameo, yes. Now, back then, he also had the sword, the Tan Dien Tao. I probably completely butchered that. And sadly, no combos at all. Really just like a one-hit, two-hit string type of deal with this this weapon. Not really part of Shujinko's move list, really. It is featured in combo strings that switch fighting styles, if I can pull one off here. See what I mean? As an ender, it is pretty dope. 4 for 33, jeez. So yeah, I will say this though, speaking of like Mortal Kombat 1 and Shujinko, there is new gameplay of Liu Kang versus Kung Lao. And in that gameplay, there is mention of Kung Lao apparently training Shujinko. I'll have the intro play right now so you can see what I'm talking about.
Why did you not heed Raiden's warning?
I thought I could train Shujinko alone.
So, Some people were thinking this confirms that Shujinko is part of the game's story, but again, there's also the mention of Countess Jade, and it seems like Jade probably will not be in the story mode. So, just because they're mentioned in an intro and reference does not mean they'll actually be part of the game's campaign. We've seen this time and time again. So yeah, for those who are thinking that Shujinko is still part of the game's story mode and Ed Boon's lying, I'm sorry, but I don't think Boon's lying. I really don't. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't. Fight. Speaking of characters I wish we could see come back, Kai, man. I was really hoping that Kai maybe would come back in this game, but nope. We got Shujinko, but no Kai. I'm intrigued to hear what you guys think about the classic Kung Fu fatal blow he has, where he just does like a billion punches in the span of like 5 seconds, like he's Bruce Lee or something. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Woo! How's that for a combo string? Jeez. I love this sweep as well he used to have back in the day. How he like charges it up and goes full 360. I love this. I think it's just so funny how like in the recent timeline, back in Mortal Kombat X, if you beat the arcade ladder ending with Cassie Cage, she kills Shujinko because she thinks Shujinko is Shang Tsung. And then you throw in the fact that, like, wow, I don't know if you guys heard that, but his get over here sounds so funny. It's so funny because even, like, recently, people who saw this first 17-20 minutes of the MK1 story mode, where we get to see Outworld Marketplace Shang Tsung selling his potions and whatnot, some people were like, it's Shujinko! And then you throw in, like, the recent trailer, he comes out, I mean, excuse me, people were like, oh, it's Shang Tsung, so... You could definitely see why, Cassie would get confused, because current timeline, MK1 timeline, Shujinko does look like Shang Tsung of old, so... Yeah, very similar, but completely different characters. Which, again, is why it's so bittersweet, because I feel like we could differentiate. Again, that'd be great, but nope! Nope, Cameo Fighter's all we get. Stealing shit. That's all we're doing. I do love how they, for the most part, kept the look essentially the same, too. I think he's got, like, a kind of different sleeves, but other than that, it's essentially the exact same costume we saw back in the Mortal Kombat Deception Conquest days. And we're getting old man Shujinko, not young Shujinko. Which is interesting. It's kind of interesting because, I mean, again, they could have introduced him as a monk being trained by Kung Lao, like Kung Lao says in that intro. But if he's an old man, how is he getting barely trained by Kung Lao? That just doesn't really make too much sense, does it? Unless Shujinko's introduced as an old man from the jump and he's never young? I don't know, but we'll see where that takes us. Dang, I'm getting destroyed by Jarek despite having 9 special moves, which I still think is insane. I'm pretty sure this is the only character to have 9 special moves in these 3D era games. I'm pretty sure. 9 is so OP. Wow. I can't land a single one of these moves. Look at this. I can't land a single one of them. Take that. Oh my god. Dude! Oh my god. Now, believe it or not, the alternate costume for Shujinko way back in the 3D era days was actually based on a classic martial arts film that dates back to, I want to say, 1975, called The One-Armed Boxer versus the Flying Guillotine. The antagonist in that movie, that kung fu film, actually looks just like Shujinko in his ults. So, the more you know. The more you know. I can't believe I just lost there, man. Get over here. I can't believe that. We're doing so good. We're doing so good. What are your guys' thoughts on Shujinko without hair? Is that more of the vibe you're going for? Holy combo. He pissed me off. 9 for 20, what, is that 8? You would think it'd be more than that, but apparently not. Woo! I always liked how back in the day it was like he learned how to do like the classic ice ball move because he was part of the Lin Kuei. Like one of the very first things you do when you leave the village back in the Deception Conquest is you join the Lin Kuei. And it's funny because it's like you don't learn from Bihan or Kuai Liang. You learn from the actual like OG Grandmaster. I always thought that was kind of sick. Always thought that was kind of cool. And I always thought it was kind of funny how like Shujinko ages but no one else does in the Conquest mode as well. Woo! Okay, that's some payback. Take that, Jarek. Hopefully you never beat me again. So yeah, Cassie Cage kills this dude in the MKX ending. Hilarious, her ending. She thinks it's Shang Tsung. That is actually hilarious.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't think we even got to see a single grab, right? Did we? I don't think they showed us this grab yet. Have they? I feel like they haven't. Or is Fatal. Excited to see that. I think it's Fatal back in the day. One of them was like using the actual sword. I cannot recall what the other one was. Oh wow, how to drop a combo 101. That's how you do it, boys. I also can't believe that they're saving Reiko and Motaro for last. They're really saving the best for last when it comes to like debuting these new trailers, these new characters. So excited to see both of those in one trailer. That might be, my friends, the best trailer we've seen so far. That's because every time they drop a new trailer, we're like saying that. With every new trailer, everyone's like, this is the best Mortal Kombat trailer we've seen yet. And then immediately it gets replaced with the next one, so it's a good problem to have. It's a really good problem to have. Stunned! The Mantis! If you guys look closely, it almost looks like Shujinko's got like a burned arm or something. Yeah. Kind of weird. Maybe it's just him flexing. He's a buff old man. He's buff as hell. I hope when I'm like 80 years old or 8,000 years old like Shujinko, buff as hell. So yeah, first game since Armageddon coming back in some capacity. I think there was maybe like a reference back in Mortal Kombat 11 in like an intro between, go figure, Kung Lao and Liu Kang. So it is nice to see our boy back in the fold. Woo! Take that, Shao Kahn. I always thought this was such a cool special move he did. Woo! The bike kicks. So I am intrigued to see what else he has in his, you know, arsenal. Will they give him the bike kicks? Will they give him some telekinesis? Will they give him a spear? Will they give him an ice clone? Or in this case, an ice ball, excuse me.
Shujinko wins.
I'm not sure. But so far, we know he still has special moves.
Round 2.
And, that's essentially all we know. Oh, no! What is a hitbox? So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what else we can do with him. I'm just glad he's back. And hopefully this reintroduction of the character maybe sets the stage for maybe Mortal Kombat 13? Onaga? Maybe? Maybe Shujinko comes back for the full-blown Conquest mode in the next Mortal Kombat game, because it's not in this one! We're getting invasions! Who needs Conquest mode when you got invasions? I couldn't even tell you what his ending was in Armageddon. It's been that long. But if you guys enjoyed this, please take a second and drop a like on the video. Appreciate you guys always coming out and showing love and support on the classic gameplay videos. It had been like maybe 8 or 9 days since I actually did one of these. And of course, if us finally seeing Shujinko, it only made sense to give you a nice walk down memory lane with the guy who had a move for everybody and everything. Can we just spam these kicks on Blaze? Wow. Oh, but I was levitating. That don't even make no sense. Oh god. Oh my god. I couldn't even get up to block the fucking roly-poly.
Round 2.
Getting punished.
Fight.
That's out of my will! I hate how you can't pop them up. Oh god, how does that make any sense? Oh my god, I'm holding the block button. I never let go of it! I never let go of the block button! Did you guys know the Wuxi Academy named him Old Dragonbeard back in the day when he was training? Yeah, the more you know. That's why we lost. We had to do the OG costume when we beat him. So when we're dancing on the top here, this fucking Pyramid of Argus, you can see my beautiful locks. Oh my god. Dude! Why is Blaze just being a fucking dick? I have nothing else I can really spam, to be honest with you. I would have thought the bite kicks would have just been the most ideal situation, but like the recovery when he blocks you here is not good at all. Maybe on this string? This string might be the only thing I have that's safe. 1-1-2. It's XXY, maybe? Because everything else I'm just gonna get punished with, dude. Every time. Oh, okay, I'm holding the block button. Oh, 4 times in a row! Who saw that coming? Ah, 3rd time is a charm and all that. Oh, God. For some reason, I just feel like I'm taking so much damage compared to usual. I just feel like I'm taking way more than usual. Jeez. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. This AI makes no sense. Some days it's easy, some days it's fucking impossible. You know, I'm about to get a flawless after getting wrecked 2 matches in a row. Like, this game doesn't make any sense, but you guys already do know that. So I love you. Enjoy the ending. Shujinko's back. Old man Shujinko is back. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Holy shit. Let's see what this ending's made up of. Love you guys. See you in the next video.
Wins. The power of Blaze drew chi from each of the combatants and fused it with Shujinko's soul. Though the battle was over, a new threat arose. One warrior now possessed the powers and abilities of them all. Shujinko went mad with power. After slaying all present, he embarked on a new quest. He would challenge the Elder Gods for control of the